I saw that the British ambassador to Ireland has taken a break from Twitter after he said that he had been subject to abuse on the basis of his nationality. Obviously, nobody should be subject to abuse on Twitter or elsewhere, and people are free to join and leave social media platforms as they wish. But it's worth noting what he was actually referring to. He tweeted saying, "Had it not been for NATO operations, many people in the former Yugoslavia and Afghanistan would not be alive today." That in response to the protests at the so-called Consultative Forums. And he was met with a lot of correct criticism of NATO. People making the very obvious point that, well, if it wasn't for those NATO interventions, very many more people would still be alive today. The war crimes committed by NATO, to give one example, the bombing of the radio television in Belgrade, described by Amnesty as a war crime, the thousands and thousands of civilian deaths in Yugoslavia and in Afghanistan, not to mention the hundreds of thousands as a consequence in the Middle East. So isn't it fair enough that if someone intervenes in our foreign policy debate, that they're going to get a robust response and debate from people?